what's up ninjas? Welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. I'm Kat. I'm a brown belt and coach in Bang Muay Thai, a blue belt in In-Fight Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm certified to teach yoga. Today I'm going to take you through a quick 10-minute flow that you can do just to get the body moving, especially if you've been sitting in one place all day. This is a great one to warm the body up. Alright, let's just get into it. We'll start in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching, melting down so your bum touches your heels. You can rest your forearms and your forehead on the mat. Take some nice deep breaths into the belly. We'll lift up, crawl over to the left, and then lower back down, getting a stretch in your right side. And we'll lift up and go to the other side. All right, you can come up. We're gonna go into the 90-90 stretch. We'll bring our right leg so that it's 90 degrees. You'll have a 90-degree angle between your calf and your thigh. And your other leg will be 90 degrees facing the other direction here. Okay, so from here, make sure that your weight is kind of centered, your spine is nice and tall. And you can place your hands on the mat beside you or on the floor beside you. Nice big breath in. And on your exhale, hinge forward. You'll feel a good stretch in your hips, just taking this chance to open them up. Alright, we're gonna go to the other side so you can lift up and just switch your legs. So bringing your left leg 90 degrees and your right leg 90 degrees on this side. Okay, so again, make sure that your weight is centered, hands on the mat, inhale, and exhale, hinging forward. All right, you can lift up. We're gonna go into Cobra. So come onto your belly, press your pelvis and the top of your feet into the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, and you can just lift up. You'll get a nice back bend. Try to rotate your heels and thighs inward. Okay, from here we're gonna go into puppy. So come onto your knees, stack your knees over top of your hips and extend your arms over in front of you. And then you're going to bend down almost like child's pose, just the difference is where your hips are. And then you can place your forehead or your chin to the mat. If you want to use a block underneath your chin, you are welcome to do that. And we'll lift back up. Block if you have one. Curl your toes. Lift your tailbone to the sky for downward facing dog. So we'll just pedal our feet out, turning our hips over. If you like, you're welcome to give yourself a generous bend in the knees to put the focus of the stretch on your spine. And then melt your heels to the mat. Hop, step, or float to bring your feet behind your hands, and we're just going to hang out here in forward fold for a couple breaths. If you want, you're welcome to give yourself a generous bend in your knees and kind of rest your upper body on the tops of your thighs. And you can also wrap your arms around to get a deeper stretch here. From here, we're going to lift our arms up for chair pose. Now, from here, the more space you have in between your feet, the easier your balance will be. So just choose your own adventure here. Just make sure those knees aren't going over top of your toes. And on your next exhale, bring your hands to heart, sink a little lower, take your left elbow, tuck it behind your right knee for a twist. And from here, we're going to ground into our right foot and step back into a lunge twist. You can plant your hands to the mat, step back into plank pose. Nice deep breaths. If my legs are burning, yours are probably burning too. And just remember, at any point, you're welcome to drop down to your knees if you need a break. We're going to go into side plank on the right side, so tip your heels over to the right, stacking our shoulders over top of each other, lifting our hips to the sky. And you can plant that hand back to the mat, shift forward 2 inches, lower yourself, chaturanga, flatten your toes, inhale, upward facing dog, floating our thighs off the mat, and exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll go to the other side. So, hop, step, or float to bring your feet behind your hands. And we'll just hang out here in forward fold for a couple breaths. If you want to get a little bit of swaying motion, or nod your head yes, or shake your head no, you are free to do so. Bend your knees, lift your arms up to the sky, sitting in that invisible chair. Okay, on your next exhale, bring your hands to heart center, lower yourself a little more. Take your right elbow, tuck it behind your left knee for a twist. And ground into that left foot, step back with your right foot into a lunge position. If you fall a little bit or come out of the position, that's okay. This is challenging to go from chair to lunge while you're in a twist. And plant your hands to the mat, step back into plank. Tip your heels over to the left, stacking that right arm above your left arm. Lift those hips to the sky for side plank. And lower that hand to the mat, come back into plank. We'll go through our flow sequence, so shift forward, lower yourself, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we'll just lower ourselves onto our knees. And we'll finish with my favorite stretch. Happy baby. It's just a really good stretch for the hips. You might feel silly doing it, but who cares? It's just you and your mat, right? So bring your knees up, take your hands in between them, grab onto the outside of your feet. And then from here, you can just keep your heels low if you like. Just spend a couple breaths right here. You'll feel this, especially in your inner thighs. And when you're ready, you can lift the soles of your feet up to the sky, pulling your knees into your armpits. And you can stay right here, or if you like, you can massage your lower back into the mat by getting some motion, swaying side to side. And you can release your feet. Just come up into easy pose. And that's it for today. I hope that helped your body feel a little better if you've been just sitting in one place all day. I know I feel better. All right, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. Come on, join the dojo. It's great. Subscribe. Okay, bye guys. Oh.